Hey Juan, Steve Gelbs here from SNY. I remember at your introductory press conference you said that when you were meeting with the Mets, they laid out a pretty clear plan of what they wanted the team to look like. Now that it's pretty much done, what excites you most about the current group and roster here?
I think Pete Alonso is one of the guys that impressed me more. But definitely, we have a great group of guys in here. I mean, on paper, we have a really good team. I'm really happy to be surrounded with those guys and to be part of this team. It looks amazing, First day here, really excited how these guys were running around, going to their business and everything. So it's been pretty good.
Hey, Juan, Will Salmon from The Athletic. You mentioned Pete right off the top. How much did his name come up in conversations with the Mets while he was a free agent and while they were pursuing you?
A lot of times, we're trying to make sure we have the cover of P. He's one of the best pure power hitters in the league. So we're trying to have some of that protection whenever we have that lineup. I know with him we're gonna have big depth. Definitely, it's great to have him over here, and it's a huge piece for the team.
And just generally, how much does protection matter to you?
I would say no, not only to me. I mean, for the whole team. For the whole team, we all feed off from that. We putting ourselves in a good spot to let him do what he knows to do. Doing our best to get him to be up when he's on the plate. And be ready to score for him. Just we around him, trying to make the team better. We as a team, it's not only him protecting me, but we as a team we gotta protect him too. So it's teamwork.
Juan Bruce Beck, NBC4 New York, welcome.
Thank you.
What's your message to Mets fans about what they're getting from Juan Soto?
Man, they're gonna get a player that's gonna come to play hard every day for 162 games. Doesn't matter what is going on out there. I'm gonna give my 100% every day. It doesn't matter if I'm doing good or bad. I'm gonna be out there every day, giving everything that I have in the field. So that's the only thing I can promise. Everything else, we will see how it comes through. But definitely, it's gonna be my 100% every day.
Hey, Juan. Dave Lennon from Newsday. Juan, a couple of your teammates have already said that they felt this was the best lineup in baseball. Obviously, your arrival has a lot a lot to do with that. What's the mindset for you guys? Do you look at that lineup and see that it has that potential already? And how much pressure is it on you, really, with all the expectations coming in?
I think it's a pretty good lineup. It's a very good lineup what we have. We have a lot of good hitters. We have balance in the lineup. And I think we have a really good one. There's teams out there that have a really good lineup too. So at the end of the day, it's gonna tell you who has the best lineup whenever you go a step in the field and show it. It doesn't matter on paper if you have the best team, you gotta go out there and play it. So that's the biggest thing. We have to show it. You have to show the world that we have a really good lineup.
Tim Healy from Newsday. We last saw you 2 months ago when the contract was brand new. In the months since then, the weeks since then, has it set in at all that 15-year commitment, biggest contract in the history of pro sports? Have you been able to digest that?
Not yet. I'm still thinking about it and everything. It's just unbelievable, It's really. I'm really happy for that. I'm really happy to know where I'm gonna be for the next 15 years, and more than excited to spend it with this group of guys. I only hear great things about them, and let's see how everything goes.
Has your life changed in any way since you signed?
I mean, can you tell? he's just crazy. He's just crazy, but it's fun at the same time. You know, it's a lot of love from the Dominican Republic and a lot of love from the New York fans and everything. It's been really cool
Crazy how?
in a good way.
Yeah.
Hey, Juan. Otis Livingston, CBS News, New York. Saw a lot of smiles out there. What does it feel like to be with this new group of teammates and also the reception that you got from the fans out there? It's not Citi Field, but it is a Met fan base.
It's been great. You know, first day for me, when I started looking around the roster and everything, we have a lot of Latin players. I wasn't realizing that. And right when I go here, I was like, oh, we actually have a really good Latin community in here. And it's exciting, you know. A lot of guys that we know where we come from and how many things we got to go through. And now we are here in the biggest stage. I think it's really cool to see it. So for us, it was a really warm welcome, and I'm happy to be here.
Juan Barry-Svrluga from Washington Post. I wonder if you think back to when you got the call in Harrisburg and got called up to the big leagues, how long ago that seems and how you've developed as a player since that day.
It seems a long time ago, definitely. But not that long because it feels like it was yesterday. Because so many emotions going through, so many things that it's been going through my career. I've been blessed with a lot of things, and I'm more than thankful for that. And exciting, you know. It feels great. It feels great. This day, it looks really far away, but now we are in it, and I'm more than happy to be part of it and get it done, you know. Really happy for that, really happy for the career I've been having so far, but really hungry for more, I want more, I want to keep winning, I want to keep feeling that the same way I've been feeling since day one, so we're here for that.
Hi, Juan. Tina Cervasio, Fox 5 New York. So many players, when we ask them about your arrival in the last couple of days, they have said, we can learn a lot from him. I can learn a lot from him, including somebody like Francisco Lindor. What are some things you want to share with your Mets teammates, and what are some other things that you've taught or talked to other players about previously?
For me, I'm just going to share what I have. You know, that's everything that I can bring to the table. Whatever they want me to talk to, I will be open to help in any kind. But definitely, I came over to learn too. I know those guys; they are a really talented group, and they here for a reason. So I'm here to keep learning from them, to keep learning how they play the game as a Mets, and try to help them to go all the way. That's my goal. Come here to add to the team. Definitely add as much as I can. Bring that good vibe, that good energy to help the team to go all the way.
Anthony DeComo, MLB.com. This is an organization that hasn't won a World Series in almost 40 years. They came within a couple wins of getting back to the World Series last year. What do you just make of the idea that you could be the guy to make up that gap?
I never say I could be the guy. I would say it's a whole team. You need a whole team to go all the way. When you look around teams that win the World Series, it's teams that have really good players, teams that have experience, youth, and everything. So I think it takes more than one guy. And when you see the Mets and the roster and what they have in the farm system, I think they have a really good chance to be on it for a long time. And we just gotta show it. We just gotta play baseball. We just gotta go out there and show our abilities. So I think we have a really good chance to go all the way.
And secondly, when you signed that contract, did you buy anything fun? Did you make a big purchase?
Not yet. A couple things, but I'm waiting. You're gonna see it.
John Heyman at New York Post. You faced the pressure before, obviously, as a top-ranked rookie, and several times in the postseason. One time winning, obviously last year you had some big moments. What about the record contract? Does that add pressure to you? I mean, people are going to be looking at you a little bit more. We got a big crowd here today, and the fans are going to be expecting a lot.
No, at all. I mean, all these things was I go where I go because I was playing as I was playing. So I'm not trying to do more than what I have done in the past. I'm just gonna keep the same guy, try to do the same thing I've been doing year after year. You know, keep grinding, keep playing hard every day, and try to help the team to take it all the way. You know, as I say, not only one player is gonna take a team to the World Series. It takes a lot. It takes a whole 26 man's roster to go to the World Series and win it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's no more expectation than that. I'm just gonna do the same thing I've been doing for the past 7 years.
Mike Puma from the New York Post. Juan, what did the 1 year with the Yankees teach you about playing in New York, if anything?
You know, I feel like just playing for them. It was really cool. It was a really nice experience. It teach me a lot. You know, it's a different vibe. You have so many eyes on you. You have so many teams that want to come in and beat you because you're in New York and you're part of the city, Hollywood, Broadway, and everything. Sorry, not Hollywood, Broadway. The Broadway and everything. It just everybody wants to come in and beat the New York team. So I think it was a big experience. We really enjoy it all the way till we make it to the World Series. But definitely I learned a lot on that year.
And also, is it safe to assume you're going to be batting second? Have you had that discussion yet with Carlos?
We talk, but we haven't coming up with something yet. It's first day of the camp. He definitely have something. We got to keep talking about it. But I think we are on the same page.
You like that spot in the order?
Yeah, I hit whatever he need me. Wherever he need me, I'll be there. I'm here to help the team to win. So whatever part of the lineup he wants me to, I'll be that right there.
Enrique Rojas, ESPN Deportes, llegar finalmente a los entrenamientos y sentir la vibra de los fanáticos y que muchos jugadores estén hablando de World Series, Serie Mundial. ¿Qué te hace sentir eso?
Me siento muy bien, me siento contento con eso. Se ve que hay una vibra positiva aquí adentro. Yo creo que los muchachos están preparados para salir allá afuera y dar lo mejor de ellos para tratar de ganar la Serie Mundial. Eso te quiere decir muchas cosas. Hay buena energía, positivo y qué más tú puedes pedir por eso. En un primer día y ya se esté hablando de Serie Mundial, de lo que queremos hacer, de qué tanto queremos salir allá afuera y demostrar lo que tenemos. Yo creo que es algo bien bonito.
Y finalmente, por los últimos años tú habías estado itinerante en diferentes sitios, pero ahora llega a un lugar con 15 años de contrato. ¿Ya compraste una casa en Nueva York?
Todavía, vamos en proceso. Estamos analizando, ¿sabes? Una nueva área de Nueva York. Ahora estamos en diferentes áreas. Pero estamos chequeando, estamos aprendiendo todavía de la ciudad de Nueva York. Todavía no sabemos tanto cómo se manejan las cosas allá, pero sí, vamos poco a poco, paso a paso. No hay que desesperarse.
Juan, Jorge Castillo, ESPN, sort of off that. It's been a couple years now where your future's been discussed everywhere you went. You've been bouncing around. How nice is it that you report to work knowing that I'm going to be here for a long time? I can have my roots somewhere. My family knows where I'm going to be. How nice is that? And how nice is it that we're not asking you questions about your future?
It feels pretty good. To be sitting here and know that I'm going to be here for a long time and be sitting in the same chair for a long time. So it's really exciting. Can't wait to see how it goes through by the years and how we can enjoy it and embrace it every year. And, have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be my home. It's gonna be my family's house, and we're gonna do our best to bring the best to the Mets fans.
Juan, Nelson Figueroa, picks 11. You talked about this being New York being a Mets town. Instantly, of course, the other fan base is ready to jump on that. How do you keep that pressure from building up and dealing with the hate?
Winning games, that's all you gotta do. You don't have to talk too much. You just gotta go out there and get the job done.
Hey, Juan. Jake Mintz, Yahoo Sports. You had a great season last year. Is there anything, though, going into this year you're looking to improve upon, get better at?
In every aspect of my game. Definitely the running part, it's huge for me. So I had to be better base running and keep improving my defense. Like I said, every year, it's been so close for that Gold Glove. So I try to be better every day, every year, so I can get closer and closer to that.
Is the Gold Glove something you're trying to win this year?
Like,
that's a focus for you?
That's a big focus for me. I want to be part of that group right there, and I've been really close for the past couple of years, and I think I have a really good chance.
Juan, Manny Gomez, NG.com, Star Ledger. You've spoken about how important it is for you to represent the Dominican Republic and giving back to your home. New York City has the largest population of Dominicans in the United States. How important is it for you to represent them in a positive way this season and in the next 15 years?
I think it's always great. It's always great to have that fan base. I mean, you can see how it was last year. It was incredible, and I really enjoyed how much love they gave me through the whole year. In the up and downs, they always were there. They always support and show the love. And it's always great to give them back what they've been looking for. Enjoying the moment and having good times with what I do on the field. So I think I'm more than proud to do that and excited to keep doing it for the next 15 years.
Abby Mistracco, New York Daily News. Contracts like yours can sometimes come with expectations of maybe leadership in the clubhouse. Do you view yourself as somebody who is part of a clubhouse leadership group, and just what kind of impact do you hope to have on the clubhouse culture?
I feel like guys can leader in different ways, and I just gonna keep being myself, keep being who I am, and try to lead on my way. I don't gonna change anything. Like I said, I'm gonna keep being the same guy, because that's what they bring me over for, to be the same guy I've been since day one. So for me, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna try to take in charge and be the leader and be the guy who's pulling the whole team. No, I'm here to be the same guy I've been since day one. That is Juan Soto, and now I'm just with a different uniform, but I'll be the same guy.
Hey Juan, Andrew Trenek, NorthJersey.com. Obviously, it was 6 years ago that you won the World Series, but what can you kind of take from that experience and kind of share with some of the guys in the clubhouse about what it takes to get over that hump?
That shows you that you just got to go out there and play the game. It doesn't matter how much expectations you have. You just got to go out there and show them who is the best team. And I think that's what we did in 2019. We showed the whole world who was the best team in the big leagues. Doesn't matter the expectation, doesn't matter what they think about the team. We just went out there and played baseball, and that's how you're gonna take the team all the way.
On your way up, you've played with a lot of superstars. You had Harper, Machado, and Aaron Judge. Now you are the superstar in baseball for the next 15 years. What have you learned from those guys into this moment?
I learned a lot of things. I mean, you can't even tell how many things that those guys have been teaching me. But a lot was as a leadership, how to be a leader in the clubhouse in your own way. we have the Harper, we have the Machados, we have the Judge. It just Max Scherzer. They lead the clubhouse in different ways, but they always the leader, and they teach me how to do it in my own way, you know. And not only that, but through the game and in the field, how you handle yourself in and off the field. It was so many things that those guys were able to teach me and show me how to handle myself, and I can be more thankful for those guys. First of all, we got to put those guys through my career to help me to learn and improve my game and improve myself as a person too.